like this, but you fucking hang on yourself because you're too stupid. You're too smart to be this stupid, but you're at least too stupid to be smart anyway. You're a nice job because you can go in there and be tough and act tough. You get a job working in the fucking pantry, you know. Take a paper felony, which is still a felony. I don't pay felonies. You know, for discount, seal, 2 years off, 3 years off. And then make an allocation of guilt, that is so. That means after guilty gets the other option. And Mr. Young goes, that will never happen, so he goes to the third option. The other option is the question that I'm not fit to stand trial. And assist in my defense, so I'd rather defend myself without him, and that will never happen with my attorney ever again in my life. I wouldn't have him defend me on a parking ticket. He can dismiss him gracefully and he can go away and say good night. He's kept his own ship. He wants to guide his ship into the rock. So it's his problem. This is what the bar's for. And you file the bar complaint against him already. Yep, I said, yes. This guy can continue to press. And I'll press back. I don't want him anywhere near me. I want to know anything about him. I asked him to give me a signed agreement of non-disclosure. He refused, saying, well, I'm an ATB attorney, you don't get one. Well, Mr. Nolan gave me one. I went to Mr. Nolan's office at least 3 times, a big conference room. He managed the case way better than Mr. Bengali did. Mr. Bengali too friendly with Mr. Attorney, a confrontational case. And Mr. Man who does protest that he's been wrongfully accused down 11 times over with 4 30 dispositions. You know? I mean, what do I need? You know, the underlying misdemeanor should be clocking, and it better be clocking us in a day, you know. I can't tell because the files are different. You know, the Supreme Court is different than the Supreme Court. This is where I see my file, I can see what it is, tick, 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 and that's Mr. Young in email, and Mr. Young on my clock in time on his misdemeanors. You might not realize this, but you have to try the misdemeanor before you can try the felony. You can't try the felony because the felony is based on the misdemeanor. So if the misdemeanor falls apart, the felony doesn't exist. That's what I'm not concerned about the felony because I got the goods. I was working on my car. There was a storm coming in. And the day before I was going to touch my neighbor, but my neighbor was abused of her. And he got between me and there and he said, hey, you know, 500-foot rule. And what kind of fun you have? And this, that. I said, do you hate gay people? He said, I hate everybody. It's on my YouTube channel. I've been at this for like 7 months, so. Well, somehow I got a copy of the video on the 14th, and a QR code, no link to the video, and I asked him on the 24th, please have a copy and give it to this attorney. He said, no, it won't sway them. Take the path of least resistance. You can get a mental health deferment, it'll all go away in one fell swoop. Yeah, so a lot of other things like my torts. And they're tortos, like musketeers, tortilleers, that's what the people are. On me, they have a vendetta, and they come up with a whole new ball game. Get information from a detective. There's generational liberal police department getting $230,000. Yeah, my research tells me that license police is going down because they have college degrees and body cams. $3,000 a year, so what? That's nothing. They get overtime. They're replacing weight like Mr. Detective Harrison, age 55. My name was 50. They wanted 51, they wouldn't give it to me because I'm only a generational player. I was a new kid on the block. I knew when I was 11, but I was the best player on my team, say one. And Terrence was a good quarterback, Terrence Murray. But I was equal in anything to him, and he's bigger. And we played in the backfield. I think we played when he came in and played linebacker, forget about it. My defense was impenetrable. Coach, he couldn't play because he was a quarterback, so he came in and when we're ahead in the game to do a little punishment, which he did very well. I had playing ball with Terrence for a long time. In fact, Norma, the FBI supervisor, my dad, we don't go to talk business in the neighborhood because I had security clearance. I said I'd never get security clearance like that because I ride a motorcycle. My friends smoke marijuana and we drink too much, and it's a honey trap or a drink trap. Guess what? You got the same level of security clearance he and Murray had. He had to work and go on the power plant.